Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 4, Round 4, Tier Sunday here in Japan. You join me, as I mentioned, Round 4 Japan, where right now Jigs is leading the championship, 8 points ahead of Kevin. And I think we're in for a great race. We got the short qualifying, then the 50% race, 27 laps around arguably the best track on the calendar and one of my favorites. I think we're in for a great race. Great qualifying session. Friday tier was incredible, which means Sunday tier will be just as good, if not better. Once again, I am alone in the commentary box. No Nedso, no Hannah, sadly, no Versingen. I really do miss those guys, I'm not going to lie. No NLC Racing, however, I'm sure these drivers will make up for it. I actually don't know how many we are. But yes, I can go through standings real quick if I just pull those up. I had them up 2 seconds ago, literally. Here we go. All right, so yes, Jigs leads Kevin by 8 points. Then it's a big gap. 43 points behind Jigs is Schmid, and then Toro and Jans in P5. However, already it's looking like a two-horse race. Jamie Ray, of course, does not race Sunday tier, so he is only racing Friday tier, but that is whatever. Other big names include the likes of Limitless in the Mercedes. I can actually pull up constructor standings as I'm talking about standings. Ferrari's currently leading Mercedes of 10 points. Then you've got Red Bull a further 50. So it's Ferrari versus Mercedes, Jigs versus Kevin. Red Bull is looking very strong today. Or sorry, not Red Bull. What am I? I'm still in the Friday tier. Mercedes looking strong as usual. Jigs and Limitless. However, Ferrari, Shmi, and wait, is Kevin not here today? Kevin is here. All right, never mind. Both drivers here for Ferrari and Mercedes. Red Bull, I said it for a split second, looking like a strong team. Williams is always up there. You know, Han, he's been really impressive, especially to the back end of Season 3. You know, picking up a couple pole positions here. And anyone who watched the Friday race will know that my voice was a bit sketchy. I can confirm it's a lot better now. Hopefully, now that I'm talking that much, it won't get worse, but it seems good for now. So, yeah, qualifying then. Dragon Light Boy. In the Williams, I actually don't remember what the pole time was for Friday. I think it was like a... Oh, wait, I remember. It was either a high 25 or a low 26, something like that. Like a 26-1 from Jigs. Or like a 25-9 from Jigs as well. Something like that. But I think Martin... So short qualifying it is here today. We had full quali, I believe, on Friday. I don't know, Friday seems like it was 2 years ago, man. Dragon Light Boy is about to start his lap though, so we'll keep an eye on that. Of course, most people out on their first lap, only 2 drivers that are still in the pit lane is Finishing Hard and Seasword. And the first drivers are starting their hot lap. As the sun is shining, there is not a cloud in the sky, it seems like, so won't be any rain here today. For qualifying all the race. Dragon Light Boy though, starting his lap through turns 1 and 2, and now the very famous Suzuka S's of turns 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think it's only 3, 4, 5, 6. I honestly don't know. Oh my god, he completely missed the apex stand. That's the thing with the S's. If you screw up one corner, go a bit too wide, a bit too deep, too much understeer, too much oversteer, that will affect your run all the way to the end of the S's until Dunlop, which is the long left-hander uphill, which is also very tricky because you're just holding on for dear life, hoping not to crash or spin or do anything like that. So, yeah. Dragon Light Boy. He's kept it, apart from that mistake there in the first second, he's kept it very clean, I will say. Maximizing track, great exit spool curve, that was really strong. Let's see what his time was. Of course, in front of him, there are 3 drivers, I believe, on hot laps. Most of the grid is on hot laps. That is a purple sector 1 of the 110.7 in sector 2 now, going into the Casio Triangle. Is it Casio Triangle or Triangle Chicane? Casio Triangle might be from somewhere else. I don't know. I'll just call it the Triangle Chicane. Across the line, he goes faster. 27.4. Who would be the next man to cross? I think Kevin's about to cross the line, you know. He is. Here we go, Kevin, 1:10.3. That's already half a second quicker than Triangle Boy. And he goes even quicker. Look at that. That is 7/10 quicker than Triangle Boy. Where is Jigs now? Jigs is still in the pit. I think Jigs screwed up his first lap. Can't go quickest in the first sector though. So, as I mentioned, he's looking strong in the McLaren. The McLarens, I think, crashed either 1 or 2 races ago in Saudi. Yeah, I think it was Saudi, but I'm not sure. I'm fairly sure it was Saudi. Oh my god, how did he not invalidate that? I was pretty much certain that would be an invalidated lap time. However, Kevin still holding strong at the front. Limitless 27.9 for him. That is P6, not great. He'll have to improve if he wants to support his teammate up there. Of course, being Jigs' teammate is not the easiest thing in the world. It's like what Bottas had with Hamilton in like 2017, 18, 19. I mean, you're going up against the man who dominated that time, and of course Jigs, tier Sunday champion last season. Kevin though, tier Friday champion. So we're getting a little championship showdown between the two people that won their respective championships. So yeah. Caesar's on a lap. He's been up there as well. I mean, he's no slouch at all. A lot of these drivers went slouch just in qualifying. Han went quickest, 26.6. I mentioned it. I completely missed that, to be honest, as I was trying to fix my microphone. Should be better now. I'm not sure if it was ever bad. Caesar, though, going quickest in the second sector, so he might topple Han as Jigs is on his outlap now for the second time, I think. Caesar then opens the DRS, and across the line it's a 27.4 for him. Freitas on his outlap, finishing hard at 112 flat in the second sector. That is on the dot there, jeez. Alright, here we go then. Down the hill he goes, very wide turn. He might be starting a lap now, 28.9. That's not perfect, but it's not bad either. So I do not know, I'll be completely honest. Jigs though is about to start his lap. I'm fairly sure he was on that outlap before. Fairly sure. Maybe he invalidated his lap there. We've seen that a lot on Friday here. I mean, we had some big surprises. Yeah, I was full qualifying there. I mean, Freitas, I would think he won. I don't think anyone expecting that. Jimmy Ray having to redo like 5 laps due to track extending. So anything can happen. Jigs then, let's see if he goes quickest in sector 1. That seemed very nicely from him. And here we go then across. No, it's not quickest. It's in fact a 31.2, I think it said there, which is a bit slower than Kevin and Han. Han though is still chilling up there. It is very tight though, as Toto put himself up there. Wow, I'm missing everything today. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Jigs on his lap. Han is also on another lap. He started it a while ago, so he's under threat. Kevin's on an out lap, while Triangle Boy as well, and Toto still in the pits. I think he just came into the pits. Jigs then, here we go, a 1:10.3. That pretty much matches, as I get my words out, matches Kevin's time, which I believe was the quickest Sector 2 time we've seen. So here we go then. Jigs, he takes the shortest distance almost. Goes into the pit lane there, across the line. It's P4 for Jigs. I think Khan's about to finish his lap, Martin. Oh, never mind, he just started it. Whoops. Kevin just started his lap though. Keep an eye on that McLaren door. He's just coming through Sector 1 right now. That is Khan. He's on his second run. A lot of people on the second run, including this man we're spectating right now. Kevin Von Dyke, one of the owners of VDRL, of course, really standing for Von Dyke, which very proud surnames, carried by Martin as well, good old race director, and giving you all of the dreams and all the fancy stuff you see on your screen, which I've got no idea how it works. Kevin though, he's barely quicker, however that puts him less than 100th away from provisional pole. He still needs to find something though. Let's see if he can find something in this hairpin where we've seen some great overtakes IRL. Remember Knuyi Kobayashi back in 2012. Great overtakes, finishing P3 for his only podium at his home track as well, so that must have been really nice. Yellow flags as someone is just going slow, letting someone else try. Kevin though, he's looking for a big improvement here, as it's tricky to find a big improvement with only one braking zone, however one very harsh acceleration zone. Kevin, he is slightly up, a bit more than half a tenth. What will it be for him? Oh, he's invalidated, and that will be box, and he's just pretty much wasted that set of softs. Han has pitted in as well. R34 just going P5 there. I think Dragon Later Boy is about to finish his lap. Oh, did he? That might have been lag on my screen. I think he hit the wall there on the pit entry on his left. A lot of people not completing their second flying lap, which is huge because that means you can't go as full send on the final one, but it is what it is. A lot of people out. Snide still the only one who has not set a lap time. Is, if that's good, I think Shmi was in the Hess last season. Shmi has just done his lap. He's looking to get himself up there. To be fair, if you improve by like half a second, right, you will be P6. So it is very tight in the midfield, especially around. I mean, everyone from Dragon Lighter Boy to Limitless, very closely together, only half a second between them. Same with the top four, only about 3/10 there. Shmi, yep, he backed out. Almost, he improved and then he went slightly wide. There was a McLaren that got in the way and he goes wide again, so I think that's his lap in the mud indeed. Maya's on his first lap, but yep. I'll get the YouTube shout out. See if so yeah, any questions, please put them there. I will answer them. In terms of calendar, we're in China next week. Then has just started his third, and I was going to say final, but yep, it's probably his final time. As I mean, if he backs out and he's got fuel for another one, then he can do it. Do another lap. But if this lap stays as is and he is improving, which we'll find out soon, then this will be his final lap. Of course, he screwed up his second lap. Let's see how much he improved by. If he did improve at any, he is 1.5 tenths up. Han is absolutely flying out there. He is Mr. Saturday here in VDRL, especially this Sunday. Does that translate to the race? Spoilers, mostly no. He usually crashes on like lap 2 or 3. But maybe today's different. Let's hope today's different for his sake. I don't think he's won a race yet. I don't think so. He's been here since season 2. I don't think he's won a race yet. Through spoon, this is very nice. Great throttle modulation from him. It's now down towards 130. Of course, we saw overtake there on Friday. They were uploaded to the YouTube. I don't remember who it was, but he is still 1.5 tenths up, a bit less, but still pretty much dead on 1.5 tenths. Now, through the triangle chicane, I'm fairly sure it's called the Castle Triangle. Now, down the hill, down the crest, there's a nasty bump that I don't want to spin as he goes nearly 2 tenths quicker, and Kevin needs to find 3 tenths now, as Han found about 0.5 tenth just in the final sector alone, which is bloody brilliant, I will say. This time I knew I was muted. ED does not improve, or he's down on his time. Who is on a lap? Where is Kevin? Kevin's quite far behind. Ooh, wait, can you come to Kevin real quick? I just want to see, is that his teammate in front of him? I think we might see a bit of slipstream here from the Ferrari crew here, with Schmid going ahead of Kevin. Kevin then starts his lap. Here we go. The fight for pole position is very much a go. Kevin starts his lap. Behind that, it will be Toro, and then even further behind it will be Jigs. But for now, all eyes are on this man right here, Kevin Von Dijk, who qualified P5 in here Friday. He's already pretty much beaten his qualifying time there, which was a high 26, low 27, something like that. Anyway, here we go. In theory, Jigs should be able to beat Han's time as he set like a 26.4. But of course, track conditions, tire temperatures, everything can change. That's just in theory. Kevin, though, he is barely up on his time. He still couldn't find 3 tenths, or well, 2.5, 3 tenths, something like that. As Martin, can we get a gap to leader? So instead of fastest lap, we get gap to leader. Yeah, right there, and then you just, yep, there's leader. Cheers. He's going to find a bit more than 2.5 tenths. Jigs needs to find a bit more than 3.5 tenths. Sorry, Jigs needs to find a bit more than 4 tenths. Toto needs to find 3.5 tenths. There we go. Kevin, though, now, what will it be going into Sector 3? He's still got to find a lot of time here, and I'm hoping it will be in this chicane here. And qualifying is now official over, so the times that you see now will stand. Kevin across the chicane, a lot cleaner, and kicked it within the white lines. Kevin across the line goes, well, he stays P2, he secures it, barely improves. Total is the next man. He's already 2 tenths up, which is pretty much a small slide on entrance, though. That's not going to do him any good. Or that was a pretty damn nice exit. He needs to find like 2 tenths, a bit more than 2 tenths, 2.3 tenths, something like that. To get P2, he needs to find 4 tenths. To get P1. Now, I don't think 4 tenths will be possible. However, I did miss the Sector 2 split, so I don't really know where he stands. It's a bit of a mystery. Here we go. Short line, as I've mentioned a lot of times, 2 tenths improvement, and that is all. That is 200ths off. And now, all eyes on Jigs. He is down on his time. He's going to absolutely send it through this chicane if he wants to have a chance at pole position. full send. Oh, that was full send. This is really aggressive from Jigs, and it seems to be working out. Full throttle. He is squirming around, looking for grip across the line. Jigs 26.8. He improves by 10th, but he stays in P3. What can R34 do? I think he's the last man who can challenge. He's 4 seconds down. He's not improving. Wow. That's right. Well. Just asking the drivers in case they're expecting rain, because might as well. I mean, it's not looking like it, but you never know with this game. Martin, has Han won? I don't think he's won yet. Maybe you can correct me with that. Okay, so Han won the French GP. I'm guessing that was last season. And who are we waiting for here? There we go. Here we go then. Han takes pole position ahead of Kevin in P2. Then, for the first time, I think we've had 3 different nations on the top 3, so that's nice. Jigs P4, Dragon Laterboy P5, Limitless doing very well to support his teammate in P6, R34 P7, Caesar P8, then P9, you got Schmid rounding out the top 10, you got Edie, then Freitzaus, Ramos, Pippity Doppity, P11, 12, 13, Don't Play with 0, 14, Ducks Forever 15, finishing out 16, Ameri 17, and Sly, who did not set a lap time, is P18. We'll be back, and we're only moments away from lights out here to Sunday. And I think I've just absolutely jinxed as the drivers are saying rain. Just asking when, because it's not looking like it's raining right now. I remember in, never mind, that was not this league. Did I commentate the French GP, Martin? I don't remember that at all. I've been here for like 4 months and I don't remember. I remember my first race. Right, that was Qatar. I always remember that one. Friday here with Hannes. That was bloody brilliant. Shit. I don't remember commentating France at all. Anyway, we're on the grid. 3, 4, 5 red lights. You got Han on pole position, Kevin alongside him. Who's going to take the lead? Going into turn 1, it's lights out. And away we go. There we go. No one jumps the start, unlike Friday, as Kevin gets a okay start. The Red Bull's already having a look. Kevin is having a look on the McLaren of Han. He's up the inside already. He's got the place. Kevin into first place on the outside. Now Han on soft. The Red Bull on the outside gets a good old shove there from Han, who's already slightly angry on the soft. Han and Toto in P2 and 3 as there is a massive crash or a confetti fest. More confetti, even more. It's a literal car park, guys. What are you ordering at the McDonald's today? Is it a Big Mac or is it a double cheeseburger? Jesus Christ, that's how slow they were going there. Yellow flags in second one as it's a virtual sector? I don't know, it says virtual sector, yep. Virtual safety car, and that is not the start that I would have hoped for on the softs. It looked like he got a good initial launch, but then in second and third gear just did not get any power downward traction. And Kevin, on this what should be the slower tire off the start, gets a better start. So that is absolutely incredible from him. Yeah, so it was only Hannes who commentated France, right? Because I think that was the one I was meant to be there, but then a friend was at my house, so I couldn't commentate or say, oh, something like that. Anyway, Kevin, now his lead was 1.1. He had to slow down a lot for the Delta there, Jesus Christ. And now Han is dropping down even more. Han and Trigon Laterboy, I think Trigon Laterboy got past Jigs off the start because Jigs is down to P5 and the two Mercedes, P5 and 6. Han is just not getting temperature into the tires. It is looking very damp, doom and gloom, so temperature could be an issue, but right now the mediums seem like the quicker tire. Wow. Okay, so Toro now in P2. Who did that? Ooh, wait. Where's Kevin? Hold up. Something ain't adding up. Oh, Kevin's leading. Okay. Okay, whoops. Never mind. That's just me being stupid. Behind that, you got Pippity Boppity and Ramos Dr. Robity going side by side. Ramos and Pippity Boppity towards Spoon they go as Pippity Boppity gets the move done. For me, that's the quickest way to say it. Here we go. Han now is looking to get back some positions that he lost on the opening lap. He gets past Trigon Laterboy. Jig seems to be struggling a lot in this opening phase of the Grand Prix, but Han gets past going into the chicane. And that is a simple move. Jigs has caught back up, but he's not there or there where you would expect him to be. Beware of rain. Maybe the people on softs are just going till the rain. Oh, Ramos there. I think it's very hard to tell if it's raining. It might be raining, you know, just very, very lightly. So the people on the softs, I mean, right now it seems like the mediums are the quicker tire, so... Jigs still behind Trigon Laterboy. He was one of the ones we can go through tires. Kevin, Trigon Laterboy, Jigs, Limitless, Shmi, Ramos, Freitzaus, Don't Play With Zero, R34, Ducks Forever, all on mediums. Then your soft runners are Toro, Han, Seasword, Finishing Hard. Someone has spun it, I don't really know who. And your hard tire runners are Pippity Boppity, Edie, Snight, and Amerish. As there's a bit of a train forming from P1 to P6 and then from P7 all the way down to P13. So two different choo-choo trains. Oh wow, Kevin really taking that curbing. He was on that shit. It is looking very... I don't think it's raining yet. However, it looks like it's gonna absolutely pour soon. Here goes Toro then. On the inside, I did not expect this to say this when I started, but Toro leads the Grand Prix. And it's the Japanese Grand Prix ahead of Kevin. Wow. From P3 on the grid, Toro. GG's. I mean, his soft seems to be working. Han is now behind Kevin, so the softs have woken up. They were like, hold up, we are softs, not us. We should be the grippiest of grippiest. Pippity Boppity 891 gets a 3-second time penalty on lap 4. That was quite early. Oh, Han is closing in on Kevin. Kevin will have DRS though, crucially. Limitless is kind of... I mean, he does not have a DRS to Jigs, but he's also not under threat, so he's just chilling right now. You would say in terms of, wow, a lot of battery being used all round. Look at that. Triangulator Boy is looking. Han has made a mistake and he's back down behind Triangulator Boy. So that's what I was saying. I mean, qualifying, he's super quick. Then when it comes to the race, he's not. Look at the speed on Kevin's Ferrari. Bloody hell, he's still running that illegal 2019 engine, it looks like. Oh, someone goes wide, and that's a Red Bull. That's Seasword. No, he's held it by. He's almost sniped off Ramos as Freitas is like, nah, thank you very much. I'll take that. Well, Martin, pippity boppity is way easier to say than beepy doopy. PPDP as finishing our Espana, and that's another virtual safeguard. We need full safeguards. Virtual safeguards are poo-poo. Speaking of poo-poo, Pippity Boppity has gone a penalty, as I mentioned. Can we look at positions gained and lost, Martin? There we go. So, the person with I mean, there's a lot of people with, I mean, Shmi, Freitas, Ramos, Pippity Boppity, don't play with 0, finishing her own, making up 2 places. Then, the person who lost the most is R34, down 6 places from where he started in P7, P6 or 7 then. Now, for Kevin, it would be best if they get racing right about now when he gets on the power, but it does not seem like it. Pippity Boppity has got 8 seconds of penalty. I thought he only had 3. This is a very long virtual safeguard, Jesus. Fastest lap is for Han right now, a 30.3, of course on the soft, so that's to be expected. And the P15, 16, 17, and 18 have all pitted. Anyway, we're back racing with DRS. I mean, DRS has been enabled as it's already lap 6. These are 3-second time penalties. We're seeing a lot of penalties in the mid-pack. Into the pit lane goes finishing hard there, and I think he had front wing damage. Still, look at this. You got 5 cars all fighting for the lead. This is pretty much F1 esports level. Just nose to tail, using the DRS to carry each other along. Oh, a little slide from Triangulator Boy, and this time Han, well, he got past before, but now Triangulator Boy is burning that battery in front. Kevin is going for the lead, and he's got the lead, and it is raining, people. It is officially raining. Who's going to be the first one to bite the bullet? Now, the problem is, the 2 Mercedes are right behind each other, so Limitless is going to either have to pit 1 lap early and absolutely just pray that it starts bucketing down, or he's going to have to stick it out on those mediums. I think pitting earlier is better, but it all depends on what Jigs is doing. And I'm fairly sure they're in a VC, so they'll be discussing this as it's raining. I think we will see pit stops this lap. Yep, into the pit lane. Goes, don't play with 0 for the intermediates. This rain has come out of nowhere after the virtual safety car. Lap 7 out of 27. This is where the soft tires are pretty much the best. If Toro can get ahead just before the pit lane, that would be absolutely huge. The question as well is, what will Limitless do? As I said, will he stay out? Or will he force the double stack? I really do not know. There we go, look at that, 2 seconds slower total. It is very much intermediates, I believe. I mean, it's still slightly dry, but I think it's inters. We'll see now. The absolute dive into the pit lane. Yellow flags. That's Han. Han has spun it. Okay, Kevin in the pit lane. Toto is staying out. Who's pitting? Jigs into the pit lane. Limitless staying out. Okay, here we go. Han is staying out. Absolutely huge. It's absolute chaos in the pit lane as well. Triangulator Boy, Toto, Limitless, Seasword, Shmi, Freitzas, Han, all staying out. Here we go. Kevin's behind Pippity Boppity. Jigs is right there with him. Here we go. Okay. Now we will see. Can we do gap 2 leader, Martin, just for this lap? Dankeschön. Alright, here we go. Gap 2 leader. So, gap from Kevin to Triangulator Boy. 22.1 seconds. Keep an eye on that gap. Yellow flags in sector 1. Pippity but oh my god, a safe car would be. Oh, it's a safety car! Those are the risks of pitting early. And now everyone who has not pit is going to be smiling and rubbing their hands together. And that involves Triangulator Boy, Toro, Shmi. Wow. Into the pit lane goes Edie. Into the pit lane goes Sny. Into the pit lane goes Finishing Heart. It's a double stack down at Alpine. Let's go on board with Triangulator Boy. Here we go. He's going very slow. Pippity Boppity has saved these guys at the front there. And unfortunately, I won't get to say Pippity Boppity has made an overtake, so that's sad times. Oh, Toto just getting the power down, and it is very wet now. Here we go. Where will these guys come out compared to Kevin and Jigs? Here is Kevin. I think the delta has been lifted. Nope, never mind. He's going very slow. As soon as he crosses the line, he won't have delta anymore. Oh my, he's going very slow. There's a double stack down at McLaren, which is not healthy for Han's race. Triangulator Boy takes the lead then. Kevin will only get past his own teammate. What about Jigs? Jigs, ooh, he tries it. Nope, he's supposed to stay behind. Limitless is now the lead Mercedes. Wow. That is the risk. Pippity Boppity staying out that extra lap. On hards, which is pretty much a death wish. On a wet track or a damp track. On hards that don't even have grip in the dry. This safe car will be out for a while, so I might as well do some promotion. So please like this stream and subscribe to us. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at VDRL or just VD Racing League. Join the Discord. That is the hub of the commentating, like me, the stewarding, the trash talking, the shouting at each other. All of that good shit happens there. Then head over to the VDRL web shop. You deserve yourself. Get yourself a nice VDRL t-shirt. You need it to stay warm in this winter weather. Trust me, you'll need it. Then we got the sponsorship with a Dutch high-quality printing stuff. We're probably running some deal on the VDRL web shop as well. 10, 15, all the percents off. I don't care. Go over and buy something. I don't care what. Just buy some VDRL merch. That's what counts. I'm getting some track fucks up now for you guys as well. Here we go then. So the first Grand Prix was in 1987. The circuit length is 5.8 kilometers, and our race distance here today is 153 kilometers, 27 laps, and the lap record is a 130.9. So the track was built in 1962. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We should get racing this lap. Yeah, Martin, sorry that I have to go early. It's just my league race is a sprint race, so we start earlier, so yeah, my bad. Here we go, then try again later. Let's go on board with Toro here. Let's see if he can. He's already going side by side. And it's go, 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 go. He's managed to stay right behind him. He's tucking him for the slipstream right away, is Toro. He's going to the outside. Never mind, he's got no straight line speed at all. Behind that, everyone seems to be staying in for best. Try again later, boy. Goes wide. Can Limitless sneak through? Oh, it's me. Dragon Later, I think, managed to stay ahead of Limitless barely, as it's chaos now in the midfield with Fate, South and Schmid. Jigs has dropped back to P7 amongst all of this chaos. He's now going to have a look on the outside. Nope, has to stay behind. Kevin, oh, behind that, Caesar and Jigs. Jigs is having a nightmare restart here on the wet, or in the wet conditions. Caesar, great track. Oh my god, look at that track. That was disgusting from him. As it's blue flags for, I don't know, but for, I think that's for Amerish. Blue flag says he's 2 minutes behind. Oh, that's not going to end well. That's so not going to end well. Limitless got past Dragon Later, but that's not going to end well. I can already see it. Going side by side in the wets through there, it barely works in the dries, as we saw with Vettel and Verstappen in 2018. Here we go, R34 then, on the outside. I thought this was Dragon Later, but he backs out smart. Smart, that's just smart. Switchback from Dragon Later Boy on Limitless from the right to left. Bippity boppity, goodbye mate, I hope to see you again, to be honest. Oh, Limitless then letting Kevin pass as well, so not great traction for him. Jigs down to P9, it's not looking good for him. Kevin must be rubbing his hands together as that 8-point gap is getting smaller and smaller as we're speaking. So far we've had 2 virtual safe cars and 1 full safe car as of lap 12 out of 27. It's turned wet right after the second virtual safe car ended, and then Pippity Boppity has caused a safe car. Now Shmi on the back of Limitless. Limitless really not liking these conditions, it seems like. Freitzaus getting involved as well as Han, Jigs as well. Yellow flags in Sector 2. Someone has binned it. That is the house of Amerish, who is on lap 11. Yep, there we go. Confirmation. As Shane is saying, Freitas for the win. I mean, he's in P6 right now. He's seeming confident, and unlike Shmi, he's keeping it within the white lines. That is a big set. Oh my god, he might win this if he keeps overtakes like that up on the outside of the triangle. I've never seen an overtake like that in the wet, yet alone in the dry. However, Seasword gets involved in that. Han still behind. Jigs dropping back. Jigs is not liking these wet conditions at all. To the inside, Freitas on Shmi as he's got that move done. Oh, Jigs. Jigs is really struggling out there. Really struggling. The championship leader is almost outside of the top 10. To the inside now, Ramos is going to demote the championship leader to a non-points paying position. Kevin would be taking the lead of the championship right now by 7 points. There's yellow flags as there's Han that spun it again. Where the hell is that on the track? Oh, it's here. Okay. Just took an extra chicane there. As next week we are in China, which is bound to be a great race. I personally always hated China driving it, but spectating it is always a joy. You got that long back straight and that snailier turn 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, while one Mercedes is moving down, the other one of Limitless is just getting quicker and quicker, and you could say that P12 Ducks Forever, well, these are conditions that would favor a duck right now, I'm not gonna lie. Ducks is closing up to Jigs. It's a nightmare race for Jigs. Finishing are absolutely set. Whoa! Whoa, okay, what is going on? I wish I could tell you what happened there, but it seemed like he was spinning. And then that was insane. Like, what the hell is going on? He's being controlled by demons right now. I'm telling you. That was interesting. Shmi has spun it. Shmi is down to P11. Everyone is crashing. And now Dux is going to have a bit of that. He's smelling points right now. Porsche in Sector 2. That's in Alpine. I think that's finishing hard. I guess it is finishing hard. In front of that, Snarly is absolutely loving these conditions. There's half of the drivers are absolutely loving this, while the other half are despising this weather. Could we see full wets? Jigs, I think he's found his feet now, or I'm hoping at least. Limitless still behind Kevin though. As my time in the commentary box this weekend comes to an end, I would like to say thank you to everyone who's joined me this weekend. I'm sorry I had to go early. Hopefully next week I'll be here for both Friday and Sunday. I'm trying to get the OGs back in. Me, Hannes, of course, for singing is working. But apart from that, I wish everyone a good evening and good night.